I think because I couldn't have babies, I battled infertility. So for the first 3 years of my marriage, it was complications after complications in my body. I wasn't well. My body could not hold a pregnancy. In fact, I couldn't fall pregnant. Hi, my name is Bolale Enang. I love to refer to myself as a family life enthusiast. Let me tell you what that means. It means that I like to observe, watch, listen, read, and actively research on family life. Today's video is a get to know me video. I'm looking forward to it. Okay, so I am a wife. I'm a mother. First of all, though, I'm God's child. I love Jesus. I'm a wife and a mother, a friend, a sister, an auntie. I love being a godmother. I'm also a minister for children and youth. I'm a researcher. So I'm also an academic. I'm a trainer, a facilitator. I am multifaceted and I absolutely enjoy what I do.
What experience have shaped the woman you're becoming?
My experiences in life have been varied and a lot. But I think the fundamental one, this one is big, apart from the fact that I got to know the Lord very early in my life. In fact, I started doing a lot of stage things because I was in the choir, I was doing drama, very active, very on the stage, in the lights. And so those have actually helped me build my confidence in life. But there's a bigger one. When I was younger, very young, my parents had unfortunately had a very bad divorce. They separated when I was 4 years old and they got divorced when I was 10. I'm telling you, that experience has formed my life in a very significant way. This is part of the reasons why I constantly find out what makes families strong, what makes families happy, what makes families healthy. How can we help children? How can we help family members, just live better, stronger, connected lives? So yeah, that is a big one in my life. My parents divorced when I was very young, shaped me. Being in the lights, growing up. In fact, I must tell you a fun fact. I grew up in the University of Lagos, and at the age of 7, we were introduced to something called, it was like a drama. The university does graduation ceremony, like dramas and stage productions. Our neighbor, the late Mr. Bode Osoyi, got all of us, my siblings, myself, and my neighbors and his children and other neighbors to come be part of this production. Guys, it was a Gods Are Not to Blame by Olarotimi. That was important, because for the first time I truly was in the limelight and we did a lot of stage work. That was cool. And for the rest of my life, that has been excellent. Yeah.
How does your faith influence your roles as a wife, mom, and a scholar?
Ooh, my faith is my foundation. Jesus is my rock. Honestly. At the age of just 3 weeks before I turned 13, I gave my heart to Jesus. I'm telling you, the best decision of my life. Because as a woman of faith, as a Christian, a person of the way, I have shaped my life according to what God wants for me. I'm not apologetic about my faith. This is my foundation. In fact, I always say, I love stories. Another story. The reason why I believe so strongly in a part of families praying together is what happened to us when I was 8 years old. My dad started doing morning prayers. That began a journey of faith in my life. Like, my life has been transformed because of that situation. So my faith is key, so key, vital to my life. My kids, they're tired of me, but anyway.
How has motherhood changed your perspective on life and purpose?
Motherhood is a calling. Motherhood is a vocation. I think because I couldn't have babies, I battled infertility. So for the first 3 years of my marriage, it was complications after complications in my body, I wasn't well. My body could not hold a pregnancy. In fact, I couldn't fall pregnant. And so for me, that I'm a mother is a miracle. And maybe that's part of why it's such a sacred thing for me. Being a mother is a sacred thing. That's why I have a big heart for expecting moms or expectant moms. And my children have helped me even today. So I have a rule in my house: no devices in the bathroom. Who had a device in the bathroom? Kids, they're watching you like hawks. They were after me. Mommy, we saw your device. I'm like, okay, I agree. I'm wrong. So honestly, motherhood has shaped me. It's shaping me. It's helped me. I love being a mom. I do. It's a lot of work, and I do.
What misconception about motherhood or marriage would you love to correct?
That all it takes is love. That love is enough. Love, my friend, is not enough. Love is part of what makes a marriage work. Do you know people can be in love with each other and make a bad marriage? In fact, another myth is you don't need two good people can make a very bad marriage. So these are some of the misconceptions. Even in terms of parenting, being a mom, the motherhood instinct will just kick in. Hello, mine didn't kick in, and I know a lot of other people who the motherhood instinct didn't kick in immediately. These are some of the myths. These are some of the things I think puts a lot of pressure on people. It takes more than love. Motherhood is not, it's a calling. You can grow the skill, and of course, it takes intentionality. Love is not enough for marriage.
What ignited your passion for family life and relationships?
Like I said earlier, I really want to know what makes relationships work. Another story. I'm a storyteller, guys. I grew up in the Fountain of Life Church. And if you grew up in Nigeria in the 90s, you would have heard of Pastor Bimbo Odukoya of blessed memory. I grew up in that church. And Pastor Bimbo and Pastor Taiwo used to do what we called single and married, or singles fellowship. And she began to talk a lot about marriages, about being a single person and just helping people. And I think that also was another fire in my body, on family life. And like I told you, my parents' divorce was a big one. I wanted to grow up and have a good marriage. We had a good family life with my dad. Incidentally, we were raised by him, but I wanted to also know what makes a good marriage. So yeah, this parents, my life, the church I went to, those are things that have ignited the fire. And I believe God has called me into the space of family life. And I absolutely love families, marriage, and everything in between.
You're pursuing your PhD. What led you down that academic path?
My PhD studies, even though I'm a Nigerian, and if you know how Nigerians are, we love to study, okay? Nigerians, they carry last, okay? But really, I wanted to be an expert, and I want to be an expert in my field. I believe that everybody who works, for me, my primary work is with children and then with families. I told myself, I work with children. Children deserve people who know exactly what they're talking about and what they're doing. And so that led me into the last few years of study, a PhD in University of Pretoria, a master's degree, and now my PhD. I've just completed that. So I'm very excited. I'm excited to actually learn more about the things that excite me, which is family life. That's really what led me to doing a PhD degree.
What message do you hope women, especially wives, moms, and students, should take from your journey?
Be kind to yourself. Give yourself grace. It takes a village to raise a parent. I know everybody says it takes a village to raise a child. Yes, but it also takes a village to raise a parent. So nobody has it all together. Listen, there is no perfect family. We're all going on to wholesomeness. So be gentle with yourself and learn. For me, I didn't know a lot. I haven't gotten married at 29, my first child at 32. I hardly knew much, but I was willing to learn. I was willing to observe and ask questions. So, ask questions. You know, the most intelligent people ask the best questions. They just ask simple questions. You don't have to know it all, but it's good to be teachable. That's what I want to tell you. Open yourself up to learning and be teachable. You've got this.
What's one fun or surprising fact about you people wouldn't guess?
People will never believe that I love my space. I love quietness and solitude. I relish in quietness. I'm the kind of person that would enjoy a silent retreat, talk to nobody for 3 days. And people won't believe that because I'm always bubbly, I'm always out there in your face, you know, doing all kinds of things. My work, my calling demands that I'm out there and excited and happy. People are always like, do you ever get tired? I do. I do. I love quietness. That's a fun fact.
What can viewers expect from your YouTube channel?
Oh, this channel is going to bless you and bless me. On this channel, we're going to grow together. We're going to have babies together. We're going to have toddlers, growing them, teenagers, parenting young adults, parenting childhood, you know, kids. We're going to grow. Marriages will grow and thrive. I know for a fact that you and I are going to be besties, okay? We're going to be family friends. That's what I like to call you. We're going to be family friends, and we're going to walk this journey of life together. So get ready for research, statistics, knowledge, stories, experiences, fun, challenges, deep thinking, reflective thinking, fun, lots all the way. It's going to be engaging. It's going to be phenomenal. Please share with your friends, subscribe. Know that we're going to do life together. I'm looking forward to doing life with you.
Final words for the women or men walking on their own journeys of faith, family, and purpose.
You've got this. God's got you. You are the best parent for your child. As you put in the investment, which is what we're doing now, I promise you one day your children, your family, your spouse will thank you for being the best version of you. For those who are confused, where am I going in life? Whatever your hands find to do it well. You've got this. Who hasn't fallen? Many of us make mistakes. It's not who falls that matters, it's how you rise. And my final word that I like to say, families are meant to be enjoyed and not endured. So go, guy, dad, mom, granny, uncle, grandma, grandpa, wherever you are, let's do this together. Yay! I'm looking forward to this, and I love you.